All right, and YouTube is good. All right, we have 73 people. Awesome. Thank you guys. Let's go ahead and jump into today's watch list. So right now we have actually let's watch AMPE. AMPE is absolutely ripping. I was actually looking to take a trade off this at 57 cents. Didn't actually jump in it just because there's the rug pull for it. Nasty rug pull. Orders still getting filled. I don't think we're gonna get halted. Oh, we're getting filled up again. I like it. Moving very quick. We have really high volume on this candle. This is very, very volatile. AMPE, what's the news here? Sets price target to $450 or $4.50 a share. That's pretty good. So that's actually very good. AMPE is up 44%. It's up more than that, I think. Watch, we should get a pop here, but I'm not looking to take that really high selling pressure. Just kind of, shook out the market. All right, so we have some resistance at this area, or nope, actually some. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're coming into some resistance now. Break above, we're coming up to 71. And if we break 71, where could we go? I mean, break 71. I mean, I think AMPE has room up to 77, but we aren't getting too much of price action now. It's kind of staying stagnant, not as volatile, which is what I like. Waiting for it to consolidate, and then we could probably buy into the dip lower, or for the move higher. Excuse me. Nothing else is ripping. We have BVXV is pulling back. It could bounce off view up here off 2. So let's go ahead and look at BVXV. I do like that we could see it. We might be able to see a nice bounce off 2 up to around 212. Not looking to take it too much just because I want to wait for a better opportunity than that. MFH is, I don't really like MFH. There's not much news. We've ripped it during after hours, and now we're kind of just staying stagnant. There might be some profit taking from overnight, so I do think we're going to see this drop lower. I'm not a huge fan of this kind of chart price action. We have BVXV. Again, BVXV is moving down. I mean, we're starting to get some volume in. We're starting to see some stopping volume starting to come in. But again, the trend to the downside is still overpowering the buyers. We have AMPE. I want to focus on this right here. What is going to happen? Let's go ahead and change my right expansion settings. BVXV is absolutely ripping. Oh, I mean, BVXV is starting to get a nice head and shoulders pattern. It looks like first shoulder, head, another shoulder. I think we're going to break lower. We're going to break this trend line. And where could we go from here? Would be looking for a pullback if we use our Fibonacci retracements from the low to the high. I would like to see a nice pullback down to like 50 cents. Where is that? That is around 55 cents, excuse me. And 55 cents is not really a major level. I mean, we actually do have really good support. We have a couple touches at 55 actually. So I would be looking to, with the bounce off 55, probably at 61.8, that would be a good entry if we can get a pullback and we can maybe catch us all the way back up to around 62 cents. That would be our first target. Would be, again, probably 60 cents, 62, 64, and as it continues to move higher. Thank you guys for the likes. USPT thoughts. Let's go ahead and look. USPT thoughts. Not loading, but let's go to the daily. Is it USPT? Thank you for the likes. Thank you. All right, USPT. Yeah, it's not loading for some reason. So I'm not too sure. But at the moment, I mean, we have BVXV. We're going to actually see if we can break this downtrend. When it can get above this, this is probably going to be a good downtrend it can break. It could break it here and have room back up to 224, 220 or 225. I would think maybe 224 would be a good target if we break this, have a double bottom off VWAP here. You might be able to catch around 15 cents, around 6%. If you want to catch 15 cents, might take a long here. So UPST. 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 All right. We've been consolidating really since beginning of the year. Not a huge fan. Definitely not. It's not going to trade. Not going to trade today. Very choppy. Not gapping up. Not really doing much. So UPST is definitely not on my watch list for today. And I would really wait to see if we close above 160 or close below 80 bucks to really see in this range if we're going to continue to go higher or go lower. We do have a gap to fill at 312 on UPST. So BVXV in that pop. Maybe look, I don't know how strong of a trend this is. I mean, I don't know how much of a fan I am of this. I think I'm just going to wait because this is a downtrend, but it's not a great setup. If I can get a killer entry, my stop is 2% and I could win 6. So you never know, but I'm just not a huge fan of this setup. I mean, that's the first target is at 225. Let's see what the news. Shares are trading higher after the company announced it signed a definite collaboration agreement for the development of a pipeline of innovation, nano-sized antibody therapy. Okay, so BVXV, that is great news. Low float. So this very well could continue to move, but I don't know how confident I am in it. And we had that increasing volume with larger, but now we're getting some price action here. We might have touched that. They faked out fake out right there. But very light volume, so they're just testing people right now, testing the buyers, testing the market coming up. So I'm just going to sit on my hands, wait for the best opportunity. Thanks, no problem. Bob V. What is Bob V? Bob V. Not a symbol. BVXV, yeah, got just obliterated there. AMPE is still ripping and running. This is what we need to watch, guys. This is what we need to watch. We're coming into 70 resistance here. I'm looking for a dip and rip. A dip and rip. Let's see a nice pullback here. I want to see a bigger pullback than that. I know you want to. We're getting some good volume here. Want to see this still decreasing. Yeah, AMPE is absolutely ripping up 60% on the day, and it's not even, yeah. Oh my gosh, the dip and rip. We're getting increasing volume now. Doji candle, selling pressure. Don't really know what's going on here. Want to see a pullback down to around 66 for a move higher back up to 68. Looking for around 2 cents. Let's see what we can do here. Good morning, Yasmin. How you doing? AMPE is absolutely ripping. Good news. They're looking for sets price target for 450 a share. I wonder what is there? Okay, AMPE is the therapeutics, so maybe they have something to do with COVID-19 or something. I don't know. Maybe Global Partners has inside information. Anything's possible. So that would be. I think we're going to see AMPE absolutely rip today. I want to see us have decreasing volume here. We are having RSI divergence, so we are going to have to watch out for that. Do you think they're going to see a bigger pullback? I'm not going to take the dip trade just because we have increasing volume to the downside. Give me 1 second, guys. I can't seem to... Not too sure what's going on here with my live stream. Give me 1 sec. Gotta get my scanners up. All right, yeah. Oh my gosh. See, AMPE is just ripping up right now. AMPE 211 million in float as well. So we have a lot of people looking to buy here. AMPE with 3x relative volume. So AMPP's ripping. We're going to be looking for a dip trade. I mean, we haven't really gotten the opportunity. We're coming into the 71.55 area. We do have a gap to fill at $1 or at 98 cents, but we'll see what we can do. Looks like the volume is, I mean, kind of, I don't even know. We're just kind of sitting on our hands waiting for a good opportunity. There's the bounce to 7. I mean, might have the first shoulder, another head, and then a shoulder for head and shoulders. I mean, it's not a nice head and shoulders pattern. It's only candlesticks. It's like 10 candlesticks, if that, but it still could be valid. AAIG. Let's look. AAIG. I don't know. Do not know. My focus is going on AMPE at the moment. I'm not really seeing anything else. Oh my gosh. And of course, AMPE is just absolutely ripping. I bet we're about to break a new high right here. We have big sellers at 71. Or 71.80. Let's see if this guy starts getting taken out at 71.80. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. There's a dump light volume off. The spreads are pretty large at the moment. I doubt we would get filled at the moment. Not really too sure what's going on. I mean, we do have increasing volume on BXV. All right, give me 1 sec, guys. I'm gonna copy the link. All right. Here we go. Okay, we do have some more things moving at the moment. We have Hook, ALLG. What is ALLG looking like? Whoa. Did I look at this morning? I did. We're coming up into this area again. I'm going to add it as a back burner. Or we're going to go through it here in a sec. We also have Hook. Alpha today, good morning. All right, I'll come on over. Hook is moving. What's going on with Hook? Choppy, would not like it. Hook, quarter four earnings, it looks like. Sale beat 380. So yeah, I mean, grant at $3 a share. Wait. Okay, as an option grant at $3 a share. So that technically means that and an FDA approval. Okay, so they have a lot of news for Hook. Hook, what is Hook? Hook has, it has 234,000 in volume. That is nothing. I wouldn't be trading that. I don't like trading stocks. Good morning, George. How you doing? I don't like trading stocks that have less than $1 million in volume and a 41 flow. So, I mean, Hook's definitely on the back burners to see if volume starts to step in. We have MFH. We had a big spike in after hours and then kind of just dwindled off for the rest of the night, and then also in pre-market. I really hate this kind of chart setup where you absolutely pump up and just kind of I'm staying away from it. BVXV, we did break this downtrend. We got a nice pop right off the VWAP 50 SMA, and we are getting a nice move up to 23. We have someone's trying to sell 22,000 shares. He's getting taken out. We might break here. It looks like we broke up, but the buying pressure is just not strong. But we are getting increasing in volume, and BVXV has a good news. Shares are trading higher for the company announced it's signed a definitive collaboration agreement of the development of the pipeline of innovation nano-sized antibody therapies. Lands FDA approval, so BXV has good news. We're going to go ahead and mark that because I do think BXV is definitely one of the top stocks to watch. We have AMPE. Absolutely ripping. AMPE is trading around 4x relative volume, 3 to 4x, 211 million in float, which is a little higher than we want, but the price action does not show. If I had to guess, I would have guessed this is 20 million in float. It's moving quick, it's moving fast. So this is definitely one I want to keep on watch as well. And the news for AMPE, they just have a price target of 450. By Alliance Global Partners. I really don't know who they are, who Alliance Global Partners are, so I don't know how credible they are. I mean, anybody can say that. FSRD. Again, I hate this kind of price action. Pump and then just give everything back. And people who are still holding overnight, I bet we're going to see some profit taking. We might be able to see a bounce off too. People are looking to take it for the move higher, but I definitely wouldn't be looking to buy this right out of the gate. And FSRD. Didn't really have news. ALLG, don't really see news. But we are moving up. Possibly could break this level. I mean, this is a new IPO. We could break the previous high and rip up to, or not the previous, the previous high and rip up to the new, yesterday's intraday high. Again, Hook ripping. They got FDA approval, beat earnings, and options grant. So Hook is definitely one that we want to watch. It has good news, but just doesn't have the volume at the moment. All my attention is going to BVXV, AMPE for the rest of pre-market and most likely for market open. Let's see what the SPY's doing. On the daily, we're sitting right at the 200 SMA. We're broke above, pulled back. It looks like we possibly could be squeezed by the 50 SMA, the 9, and the 20 EMA to squeeze back above the 200 SMA. Because I do think we're going to see one last pop and a nice move higher before we actually go into a recession or depression. Again, I'm not having a time frame on this, but I do think it's going to happen. We're going to have another pop, and then we're going to have a recession because you can't just keep printing money forever. So we have MFH. Yeah, MFH. This price action is not good. During after hours, it rips up 260%, and then from that high, we pull back 60%. So this price action is just definitely not one that I want to trade, especially since there's no news. And I do think people are holding from yesterday are going to be looking to sell at a profit, because I believe they're still up. They're up around 50%, it looks like. So yeah, there definitely will be profit taking because there's no news and no reason for it to continue to moving higher besides the price action. And I don't want to trade off price action alone. You got to have news. You got to have the volume. You got to have, I mean, we do have a really high volume. The relative volume MFH is really high and a low float. So this is definitely gonna be one we're gonna keep on watch. But AMPE, actually AMPE on the 5 minute is looking like it's could be setting up. Would be looking for a nice pullback, a little bit more into around 63, bounce off the 90 EMA and possibly VWAP for a nice a nice dip trade to catch possibly the intraday high or a new pre-market high. Got to be patient and you got to react. You can't anticipate. Right now, AMPE is very choppy on the 1 minute. I'm looking to take the trade on the 5 minute, but then I'm going to enter on the 1 minute so that my entries will kind of carry over into the 5 minute and the trade will execute on the 5 minute. So it will last longer. Oh, that means that Josh doesn't have the scanners. He won't be able to change the scanners. So I'll probably have to pick up the scanners and do that. So we'll see when it gets closer. When it gets closer to the 9, if I don't know how he can change it or what's going on, but I'll definitely pick up the scanners for us. Nothing's really setting up besides possibly AMPE. We're getting a lot of volume coming in, low spread. I do think that this is the top for this small trend. I do think we're going to come lower, possibly double higher low, double bottom, anything. We'll have to reevaluate then if it can possibly move higher. I mean, your first target's going to be 70 cents, probably sell before. So right there, if you can get a good entry around 66, you got 3 cents to the upside, 1 cent to the downside. That's a pretty good risk to reward. I want to see it pull back into 66 a little bit more. On the 5 minute, we have that 9 EMA. The 90 EMA on the 5 minute right now is currently at 63 or 64 cents. So it's pretty far. I don't really see anything else. I don't want to trade a warrant. Nothing's really popping up in the scanners. Yeah, we have Hook, but I believe Hook just doesn't have the volume that we want. Yeah, I mean, I'm just sitting on my hands waiting for a good opportunity. I'm not going to be risking trading. That was a nice breakout, come up to 24. AMPE, yeah, it is kind of curling over. We are kind of losing some volume. I do want to see this pull back into this area again for a nice double bottom and then see some volume start to step in. Possibly this would be a perfect I think this is actually going to be a really good washout long strategy potentially for AMPE. Good morning, Wade. How are you doing? Thank you guys for coming over to the YouTube. I appreciate it. Soon I'll be able to just do this right in alpha on the website. So, yep, that's going to be exciting. That's going to be very exciting. I just want to build my track record a little bit more until I am actually streaming on the platform. Because actually this month, I'm being fully transparent with you guys. This month, this is how it's looking. So this has been my first profitable month ever. So that's awesome. Good morning, Dougie. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. You definitely have a face for radio. Oh yeah. Who listens to the radio now? Yeah. So yeah, I'm just being transparent with you guys. This is my first month being profitable, and I think that's great. And then when I build more of a track record and keep this kind of consistency going, then I'll be able to stream on YouTube or stream on Alpha. So that's gonna be awesome. Let's see if we can see some volume come in off the 20 EMA here. We are seeing some volume come in, but not a good amount. Now we're getting increasing in volume, but we're getting a nice pop lower. We just liquidated everybody, possibly there if there's a little low. I don't like that we already stopped. I wish this had higher volume on a lower spread. Might have taken a small position looking for the move back up to these previous highs, but not looking like it. There's the break lower. I do think we're going to see a bounce here. But we have 5 minutes left till market open. How long have you been trading? So I've been trading since last year of January. In January, I did not know what the RSI was. I was trading options in Robinhood, and I lost $3,000. So I've been trading for a year. I've been in the live market since August. I was in a simulator for a couple months. Good morning, Cole. What study is showing your numbers for volume? Here? So yeah, so I actually have a custom indicator. I copied it from this YouTube. I can actually, if you guys want this, I also have a halt indicator. So when this stock goes live, it'll tell me what price it goes when it halts. So what I can do is actually send a link for both of those indicators. So yeah, here's copy link address. This is the halt. And here is the volume. All right, here we go. Yeah, so yeah, it's awesome. I really like using it. Oh, yeah. And there is the volume. So yeah, that's nice. We're getting a lot of volume starting to come in this area. I'm gonna actually I think we're gonna see this start to pop. We're getting that nice decreasing volume. I'm going to cancel that. I'm getting a little bit too antsy here. I'm going to wait till market open because I genuinely think we're going to have room back up to 68. Thanks, Cole. No problem. No problem. Yeah, I like this high volume, low spread off VWAP. That's nice. Still decreasing volume here. I do think we have room back up to 68. I think I'm going to enter with 1,000 shares at the moment and just see. The spreads are pretty large. I do want to get in here, or try to at least, because I do think we're going to see a lot. We're right off VWAP here. We have 2 minutes left till market open. Still, volume's coming in. I think AMPE has a lot of potential right out of the gate. I think AMP has a lot of potential. I think we could possibly come and retest 67, break 67. Next target is 69 and 70. You're risking below VWAP here and below the 50 SMA. You're risking around 2 cents here, but we could go all the way up to 6 cents. So that's a good risk to reward ratio. We're getting decreasing volume with increasing on the. We're coming into this demand zone off the VWAP. So let's see what we can do here. We have 1 minute and 30 seconds left. We just broke VWAP. Nice bounce off VWAP. I do think we're going to see this start to move. We do have a nice downtrend potentially that we're going to break off the 50 SMA here. Getting that volume. We have a minute left. We're just breaking even lower. $0.60 is going to be a nice level of support, a natural level of support. So maybe we see a nice washout to 60 cents. And then look for a nice move higher. $22 seconds left. Good morning, gang. What is everyone's top watch this morning? Let me go ahead and get that over. Okay, I have 10 seconds left. Copy. Paste. Oh. All right, there it is. We're getting this volume starting to come in now. Let's see if we can get this nice washout long for the pop. There's the live. Spreads are pretty large. Not a huge fan of it. I mean, coming at VWAP here. We could start to rip. I don't see anything else that's ripping yet. Good morning, Cole. Take us to profit level. Yes, that's the goal. We are going to get it. But again, you can only get profits if you're consistent trading, and we don't need big profits. We just need the consistent winners. Right now, AMPE is fighting. Getting a lot of volume here. Oops. Ooh. And BVXV, AMPE, BVXV is pulling back to VWAP here. AMPE, not really doing anything. We had a lot of volume, very light selling here. Very light selling, it looks like. Let's see what happens. For ticker, this is AMPE. Breaking lower. Coming down to 60. Possible, yep, coming down to 60. I don't see. Okay, we have ALLG moving up, getting that high volume doji candle. Not a fan. AMPP. Let's see what's doing. I really think AMPP has room to break this downtrend. I want to see it back up to VWAP and make a higher low. We have high volume now on today with a doji candle. Not really signifying much. I mean, it could be a nice break higher, but VVXV is pulling back. It's getting rejected off VWAP at the moment. We have decreasing volume. Doesn't look like no one wants to be a buyer right at this moment. Got a lot of overhead resistance. We also see the buying volume decreasing as well. Starting to creep up. We have around 20 seconds left of this candle. Oh, I need to get the scanners up. Oh shit, let me do that. Now we're getting the volume starting to pop. Get rejected off VWAP. Man. I can't get in here. Yeah. I'm in with 1,000 shares. That only scaled in with half. Only scaled in with half. I like that. Man, I'm gonna scale in with the other half as we continue. Here it is. There, I got filled. Oh. 1K. I need to flatten this, but I can't. Yeah, I can't flatten. It's gonna pop back up. I was looking for the pop. Is this increasing? Might have to just take it. Yeah, I missed the exit point. I missed the exit for it. Unfortunate. Let's see what. Very light volume here. Taking a pretty bad loss at the moment, but it's only if I cut it here. I do think we're gonna see some volume start to step in. I will have to cut it if it falls back below this level. I'm not a fan of it. We're getting closer. But I see that buying pressure starting to. There it is. Guys, I think I'm just going to have to cut it. If it breaks that, I have to get out. I have to. It's unfortunate. We have very light volume. I mean, very light volume. I should have cut it there. I don't know why I'm holding this still. I got very emotional, I guess. The pressure. It's all good. It's all good. I'm waiting for this to continue to move up. I do think we're going to have room back. I don't know. I'm just hoping now at this point. I'm just waiting for a retest of this level 60, and then I'm going to get out of this. Waiting for it to come up into this area. We had light volume bouncing off the 20 EMA. This is possibly a good... This is right at the 61.8 fib level. Might take some heat here, but this could potentially come back up. Hey Cole, what happened to Josh? She's with the hospital for his daughter. She's getting surgery right now. I'm not too sure what, and I am holding a position way too long. Crypto is moving. That is correct. Crypto is moving. Yep. Let's see, I'm holding this a little bit too long, taking some heat. I do have to cut it. I'm cutting it. If it breaks below this low, I gotta cut it. Yeah, I just have to. It's okay, I can take the loss. I mean, wait, let's go. Wait, what's going on with... There's a low here. We're getting a nice bounce off this area at 57. There's a somewhat of support here. I do have to cut it though. If I break it, yeah. Oh, that I got filled bad there. That's unfortunate on my end. Just being greedy. I wanted to catch this nice move back up, and what happened in this trade? I jumped in. I don't even know what my first scaling point was. I don't know where it was, but I was looking for the break here. And then I had my entries above this area. It comes up, fills me, and then gets pulled back as a fake out. Right at market open, only 4 minutes into market. I'm just trying to catch a nice big trade. Nothing's really moving. Again, it's Thursday. It's kind of losing some steam. I mean, trade $600 left. Might be able to catch something here. I mean, we'll see. Maybe. How could have this been any better? Should have cut the loss really quick, but didn't. I really shouldn't have cut the loss there because we're losing steam. Seems like we're losing steam. This is a pretty strong support level as well. This is a strong support level. So now we're getting volume starting to come in. USFR. Oh my, USFR. Oh, that's what happened. Don't even have the scanners up. BVXV. Yeah, there it is. Had to cut it there. I mean, I was looking to catch this, but I don't know what I was doing. I should have really got out. I looked to got halted. MCB got halted to the upside. Yeah, I should have caught the move for the break, and then as soon as I saw it come back down, and I should have cut it for a small loss there. ALLG halted to the downside. Yeah, I mean, ticker for what? Yeah, 2000. I'm calling it a day. I'm not going to trade anymore. Hit my max loss a couple times. Just didn't follow my rules, didn't follow my plans. I bought breakouts when I shouldn't have bought breakouts. But that's why we journal our trades. That's why we understand, because I did make a mistake here. But we can always learn from the mistakes, and you can't get mad at it. It's just what it is. You didn't follow the rules. You didn't. It's okay. I don't trade breakouts like that. I was over trading. My strategies are bull flags, or when it pulls back and I see volume start to come in at the bottom of the bull flag. That's when I enter. Didn't really do that here, and it got me burned. So nothing you can do about it except accept the loss and just market's not wrong. So thank you guys for watching. We are kind of curling. Is it good or bad when a stock halts on the downside? It depends what you want to do. I mean, if you're short, then possibly the halt is a good thing. If you're long, no, it's not a good thing. No. So yeah, I mean, that's unfortunate. I think we are going to come back to 64 cents, but you never know. And then we had this nice volatile pop off 60 cents with a nice move higher. This is what I should have traded. The washout with the nice pop. That's one of my strategies, but I didn't take it. So all right, thank you guys for coming, and I will see you guys tomorrow in chat. And if you're not in alpha, I'll see you here on YouTube. Thank you for coming in. Peace.